Hey everyone, welcome to A New Way to Museum. I'm Dr. Reese Barrick, the director of the Sternberg Museum of Natural History, and I'm here today with a really special, cool thing to show you. And we are going to talk a little bit about dinosaurs, and we're going to talk about Charles Sternberg. So we had a cool, interesting development yesterday. We had a donation that came into the museum, and it's this pretty cool little thing that we can see right here. And this is actually a cast, and it's a cast of a dinosaur leg. And why is this an interesting cast? It's a cast of a dinosaur that is found in Germany, in the Senckenberg Museum in Germany, but the dinosaur itself came from Alberta, Canada. Why is this interesting? Well, one reason it's interesting is that the dinosaur was collected by Charles Sternberg. And the other interesting thing is it is part of a dinosaur mummy. So there's a couple cool, interesting things going on here. And Charles Sternberg, when he left Kansas and went off hunting fossils and dinosaur bones, he ended up for a long time in Alberta, Canada, where he found in the Red Deer River tons and tons of dinosaurs and dinosaur bones. And he found several dinosaur mummies where skin impressions and sort of soft parts impressions were preserved, so you could get an idea of what the skin looked like on dinosaurs. And one of these dinosaur mummies was sent to the American Museum of Natural History, and another one was sold to a museum in Germany, the Senckenberg Museum. So it's kind of cool because now we have a representative of a dinosaur mummy that Charles Sternberg collected and sent off to Germany, and now it's made its way back to the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. So this is kind of a really important, kind of cool fossil, and it's of the front leg bone of a dinosaur that's called Edmontosaurus. It's a large duck-billed dinosaur. So I'm standing here in front of a large duck-billed dinosaur. This particular one is not Edmontosaurus. This one is Corythosaurus, but they're similar in that they're large, that we, colloquially call a duck-billed dinosaur because of their nice little front of their mouth. They have a beak, and so they're eating plants all the time. And this arm bone, actually you can sort of see fit if I was going to walk over here a little bit. Here's the big arm, front foot of a Corythosaur. And this is the actual cast of the fossil that we have. That fits up like this. What's interesting about it is when you see the humerus, the arm bone, and then you get the radius and the ulna, and you get the feet, the foot bones, or the sort of the hand bones here, and right around the toes, you kind of almost see a pad. There's a padding. Now this pad it was not, that the organics were not preserved of the pad, but the sediment around preserved the structure of the pad of the foot, kind of making it part of the mummy. And it's kind of cool because it shows that these guys had padded feet so they could walk on all fours. They could walk quadrupedally, but they could get down and walk on all fours, and they had padded feet, so they didn't have grasping fingers or anything like that. They had to eat with just their mouths, but they could walk around on all fours, although their front limbs are much shorter than their hind limbs. So they would be kind of like if you had to sit around or get down on all fours, and instead of being on your hands and knees, you're on your hands and feet. A little bit awkward because your legs are so much longer than your arms are. So this is an amazing thing because we have skin impressions all along the arm, all along down the hand, and you can see the padding where the hand was. And these skin impressions are all over the body of this particular fossil. You can find skin impressions that you would have found up along the ribs. So that there is a whole skeleton at this museum in Germany. And it's just cool that we now have a cast of the arm of a mummified dinosaur. And so it's just the newest, coolest thing. It's the sort of newest discovery under the dome that you can find at the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. And we'll probably end up trying to get this into an exhibit sometime. So, mummified dinosaurs, pretty cool. So thank you again for joining us at the Sternberg Museum for a new way to museum. And we can't wait to see what we've got to spring on you next time. So we'll see you next week. Have a great day.